just said.
My thing, it all depends on the individual and how well they communicate with, whoever they're talking to. Because, and it also depends on the female as well. Now, if you reach a certain caliber in life or whatever, and your success, you get to cheat or whatever. That depends on if you talk to your person about that, who you're with. If you're in a committed relationship, you have to communicate that. Okay, hey babe, at this point, I think, we should have an open relationship. Now, if they agree to that, give me the option to agree with you or disagree with you.
Yeah.
So I get to choose whether I want to stay or leave.
I agree.
That's the only thing. That's where I
agree.
Are you cool with your man seeing other girls?
Am I cool with it?
Yeah.
No.
So
hold on. He wants to communicate with you and say, you know what, babe?
Because guess what?
What?
No, the only reason I disagree is because I gave him a chance to go do that.
Oh, you gave him a chance? Oh.
I give.
But you still call the shots, because if you're not okay with it, you can't do it.
No, here's the thing.
Let's hear your thing.
Because at the end of the day, regardless of the fact, a man is going to cheat regardless. If like, it depends. Not every man cheats. I'm not saying that.
So you know what's coming.
But majority of the men cheat.
If you find out you got cheated on you tomorrow, what would you do?
What would you do?
Honestly, I've been through a lot with my person, so I can only speak for myself. Yeah. I would stay.
Good.
But would I constantly take the disrespect? No. I wouldn't. If it's like,
so you would stay, but he'd be on thin ice.
It's my thing is the lying.
You want honesty.
I want honesty.
Okay.
So if you get to do what you want to do, that mean I can go. I don't mean I'm not going to throw myself on every dude. I'm not going to sleep with every dude. But if I decide, hey, I want to stay with you while you're doing this, then that's my choice. But if I don't want to stay with you while you're doing this, then I get to leave.
Yeah.
I get to keep my options open. Just let me be able to keep my options open if you want to be able to do what you want to do.
See, she wants the honesty to react to it, which is fine. But once again, that means, you can see other people, so can I.
Yeah.
Which is not cool, though.
Yeah, so how would men feel about that?
Yeah, how is it not cool if you
as a man,
I'm not saying I'm going to go throw myself and sleep with every dude. No, I'm not going to sleep with anybody else and degrade myself.
Just one or two.
No, I'm not going to degrade myself while I'm with you.
Wait,
because that fucking lessens my
value.
Your word.
So
So you would know.
So she knows.
You get what I'm saying? So yeah.
All right. So you even know subconsciously that like going out and dealing with other men to try to maybe get back is a bad move for you as a female.
Yeah.
Okay. You had something?
Mm-hmm. What's the point of being in a relationship if you're not going to be monogamous? I mean, the point traditionally of a relationship is to be that person's other half, to grow with that person, in sickness and in health. And if a woman can't, have multiple partners just like the men, I mean, how the majority of men,
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Okay, yes.
If you were with a man that you truly loved and admired and respected, would you want to fuck another guy?
No.
Okay, now let's flip it. If a guy was with a woman that he loved, admired, and respected, would you want to fuck another girl? The answer is yes in general.
Would I want to?
No, would he want?
Yeah.
Going back to the question again, I asked you, if you're with a man you love, admire, and respect, would you want to have sex with other men? You said no. Now let's flip it. All right? Because you're saying, why not be monogamous? Now let's flip it. If a man's with a woman that he loves, admires, respect, is he going to have sex with other women? The answer 90+% of the time is yes.
But why be in a relationship if that's the point? If it's for religious reasons, I believe
Because you're looking at a relationship
fine.
from a female perspective.
Only.
Because I think it's messed up to just
you
be
think it's messed up.
Yeah, because I mean that's my opinion. I mean, why be in a relationship if you're not going to be loyal to that person, be that person's other half? I mean, unless it's for religious reasons, I understand it more. But you're trying to influence or just trying to tell us oh, we worked for it. The majority of guys are cashiers at CVS, and how are you working for it? Just because you were born with different genitalia than I mean,
here's the thing. Like men have to work harder in general than women in almost every endeavor in life. So I find it very interesting and funny that women that are given their value, right, try to tell a man who has to earn their value how to spend their value. You understand?
But we're not like assets. We're not like what value. We're not like something at a grocery store that you see, oh, I'm this price, I'm this price. How do you know how much value you have? We're just people at the end of the day. That's all we are.
All right. So in dating, in relationships, there's hierarchies. Whether people want to admit it or not, we're all competing with each other to some degree. Women are competing for the best mates. Men are competing for the best mates. The metrics that make us attractive are different. The metrics that make a woman attractive, in general, youth, beauty, chastity, right? And fertility. It's what men have wanted since the beginning of time. Women want security, provisioning, strength, competence, etc. But the things that a woman wants in a man take time to acquire. The things that a man wants in a woman don't take time to acquire. So therefore, our values are different. And that heavily, and since our values are different, that heavily influences how we deal with each other.
Hold on, you just said we're not price tags, or we don't have certain values, but like you sell yourself online, OnlyFans. How much you charge for your?
Oh shit!
$11.99.
So your price is $11.99.
Oh, so like
so what the fuck can you say?
Netflix, Hulu Plus.
You're taking it like out of context. Like I'm talking about like in a relationship. Like I'm not, at least me on OnlyFans, I'm not, messing around with other people. Like I let my partner know, like, this is a good way for me to make some additional money. I've had a lot go on in my life, right? And I'm not getting any support anymore from anybody. I've had
I get what you're saying. I'm just saying everyone has a level of, I want to say, authority, price, for example, or value on some level. Because there's competition between you, her, and her.
There is?
100%.
In what way?
I'll give you an example. Let's say a guy's going to choose a girl in here. He's going to look at what she does for a living, how hot she is she feminine, if she can help me with my business. All these factors are going to determine what he's going to do with you. So there's this level of competition being set up between all the girls here at all times.
I mean, like, there's always going to be a guy like, oh, like, she's better looking, she's cooler. I mean, like, does it matter at the end of the day?
It does, if you want.
I mean, like, guys. No, you're always going to find, like, go on shitty dates, go on good dates. You just got to find that person you connect with. It doesn't even have to be.
See, you're speaking from a privileged perspective because you're the one that's choosing. You're not competing.
No.
Like, or you're not overtly competing where you're acquiring status and money and all these other things. Like, with all due respect, women live life on easy mode, which is kind of makes you guys delusional about how the world really works.
It takes two to tango. I mean, like, we have sometimes, like, we can't.
No, it takes one to initiate the dance, and that's the man.
Ooh.
That's the difference. It doesn't take two to fucking tango. It takes the man to initiate the dance, and the woman follows.
Yep. That's how dancing works. Somebody, because
if you got a good leader, any woman can dance with him. So it doesn't really take two to tango.
Man, you overpriced, man. $12. Goddamn.
And that's the thing. Like, and I say this with all due respect, but like the reality is that women are very replaceable. Like when it comes to beauty. And I get what you're saying. Well, I have a biological time clock, etc. Well, you're an attractive young woman. That's cool. But this is Miami. There's a bunch of attractive women just like you that pretty much are going to be similar to not. Here's the thing. The level of high value men in comparison to beautiful women aren't even close.
It's different.
It's very different.
It's very different because they can look good, but they can be not sugar honey iced tea. Okay. So
what do you mean by that?
Shit.
From the men or the female perspective?
Men.
Okay, but the point.
No, I'm saying female. Like, I'm seconding
yeah.
on your point. You get what I'm saying?
No. Yeah, I mean, like. High quality men that are attractive are very rare, but like beautiful women are everywhere.
Exactly, but it's more common for a man to put up with female that have less than them than a female that has more than a man to put up with a man that has less than them. You get what I'm saying? If a female makes more than a man, it's more like,
difficult for her to like that man
to accept
and to choose
that man for making less. You get what I'm saying?
No. I understand. Yeah. If a woman is and most women don't want to be in a breadwinner position.